Jason Wesley, and this is not a podcast. I know it looks like one. I know I've gotten many requests for one, but it's kind of like when you meet up with somebody that you're kind of interested in, but not really, but they call it a date and you don't. That's kind of what this is. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive right on in. Okay, apparently, the Defund the Police movement is something that President Obama has come out and said the term can hurt the Democrats. And so let's listen to it.
I guess you can use a snappy slogan like defund the police, but you know you've lost a big audience the minute you say it, which makes it a lot less likely that you're actually going to get the changes you want done.
You know, I'm always loath to criticize President Obama because I'm such a fan, but I do think he's wrong here. I mean, when you think about defund the police, that's not a term that was crowdsourced or tested in focus groups. You know, that's a term that was born, a rallying cry that was born out of this over-policing of black and brown communities, born out of the frustration of seeing black and brown men and women killed in the streets by police officers. And defunding the police does not mean, for the 100th time I've explained, it does not mean eliminating police departments. It doesn't mean stripping agencies for all of their money. It's reimagining policing in this country to address systemic racism.
Reimagine. See, it's a play on words. It's just reimagine. Doesn't that sound good? Like Black Lives Matter sounds amazing. Kind of like the People's Republic of China or anti-fascist, aka Antifa. Okay, so doesn't mean stripping the agency's money. Well, I don't know, because I don't think the city of Los Angeles got that memo, because apparently they defunded about in tune of $150 million. The move comes months after the LA City Council approved a $150 million cut to the LAPD's budget, a move that followed activists mounting calls to defund the police. Interesting. According to the KABC, Los Angeles Police is disbanding several units in response to the city's fiscal emergency, the department said in a statement to personnel. LAPD units focused on sexual assaults, animal cruelty, and homeless outreach will be disbanded. So I don't think they got that memo. But hey, you know what? It gets better. Check this out. LA's new DA will not prosecute women for prostitution, nor will he imprison people for trespassing, disturbing the peace, driving without a license, or loitering. And how about this, icing on the cake, resisting arrest. These are laws which historically are used to discriminate against black and brown people in white areas, says Gascon. Now, we haven't been using the term black and brown until, I would probably say as of recent, more like the last 7 or 8 years, right? Because really what that means is anybody other than white. That's really what that means. One of the things that the left likes to do is they like to have these play on words. So we're going to reimagine this. We're going to black and brown people, Antifa, Black Lives Matter. We create these terms that sound good, and then whenever they start sounding bad, we'll change it up. And stuff that we've been using for years, we'll change that and make it bad. For example, sexual preference, in which Merriam-Webster changed the actual definition in the dictionary after an exchange with Amy Coney Barrett as she was being affirmed. So we just changed the terminology, changed the dictionary, and then we just won't have any problems. They'll all magically go away. We'll take away the money from the police. We will not prosecute prostitution, trespassing, disturbing the peace, driving without a license, loitering, resisting arrest. And magically it'll just go away. I can't see how that could go wrong at all. Do you?
Will you be my alibi, or I could blame it on